Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Siralim Ultimate, and as you can see, Skin Week has finally come to an end. This week we have a better chance to find nether stones, which is fine. Nether stones, however, have been largely disappointing, just because they're random loot, right? You can think of them as Diablo 2's equivalent of rare items. They, spawn with random affixes, and you're just waiting for something like a really good combination of things. In particular, like, you'll want a good trait, maybe a good spell on an action that's actually relevant. So, the reason I say they've been disappointing is just because most of the time they won't be anything that's useful for your build. But if you don't like what you see, you can always destroy them to get some piety. I don't know if I've shown this. We've got 9 pages of nether stones. Wow, they've been piling up. Yeah, let's see how much piety we would get for getting rid of this small one. Oh, and by the way, one important thing, you don't get asked for confirmation by this game before it'll immediately get rid of your nether stones. That is important. I'd forgotten that. I thought you would be asked for confirmation. But that is very good to know. I mean, it's good and bad. It's good because if you want to get rid of nether stones, you can do it pretty quickly. If you had to confirm every single time, it would take a long time. But it also means, like, you can... Like this, the scrolling wraps around, meaning from the first page with the rarest items, with one click you can wrap around to your, to the very end of your list with the rarest items, and then you don't want to accidentally grind something that you don't want. I wonder if there's a way to mark items as... Yeah, you can lock specific items. So, if there's a stone that you really don't want to lose, I suggest locking it, unless you're, super confident that your finger will never slip. Yeah, that's my... I haven't locked any of them yet, mainly because I haven't found anything that I've just been blown away by. Almost everything I'm holding on to is something that I suspect I'll be grinding up into, or crushing rather, grinding is for spell gems, crushing into some piety. Anyway, this episode we have 4 regular realms to go through, including one with a very sweet item bonus of 468. And we're gonna go into it. However, there's a specific thing that I want to do. There's a spell that I need to buy, and I'm gonna go to Sanctum Umbra to try and find it. Okay, so this is the correct realm. We need to go to Perdition's shop. And I'm looking for a... Yes, this spell. Equality. Oh, stats other than health. Other than health, that's still fine. But, it could be... Target's stats become equal to its lowest stats. We're gonna buy this as well. In fact, let's look at the rest of your, target enemies. I'm also gonna buy this. What does Enlightenment do? Oh, that seems really strange. Alright, so we've spent a whole bunch of our emblems, but that's what the emblems are for, right? It's for buying these, one-time purchases. So grab this, grab that. So equality and humility. Like, we don't need them for our build or anything like that. Why is there a random elemental in this group of enemies. Anyway, let's not worry about it too much. Let's just do this. I really like the soundtrack for this realm. It's just so, you know, energizing, I feel. And we wanna, we do like fighting Nemesis creatures, because, and there's a genius. Was genius the one that gives you experience, or was it the one that gives you knowledge? I think it's the experience one, so we don't like that. Like, I mean, experience is fine, but like, there's no end point, right? There's no maximum level, but knowledge, right? There is, you know, a theoretical maximum level to knowledge when you hit S rank. But I guess I'll take the experience, if you insist. We are also dealing with extra traits. I didn't even realize that. I was wondering why some of these creatures were acting a little funny, and now we know it's because they have extra traits. The most annoying realm property in this game. Yeah, definitely the most annoying. The other one that comes close is when enemies have extra speed. Obviously, the worst combination is extra traits and extra speed. I don't think, like, in this battle, I don't think we've even taken a turn yet. Whatever garbage has gone on has happened because of extra traits, I believe. Back over 4 million power as well. And I'm loving our rate of power acquisition. And I'm hoping that power will never be an issue for us ever again, now that we've completed the stag set. 2 more Nemesis creatures. Well, and the final creatures on the realm. Jeez, what they shuffled the timeline, didn't they? Oh, and they have stand as one, I think. That's gonna be annoying. Especially with resurrecting on death. Jeez. Alright, we're gonna have to get rid of your traits. This is a lucky riotous run there. Meant we didn't have to let this combat drag on too much longer. Alright. I wonder if there's like a creature or an anointment where you just cast blank slate at the start of combat. Oh jeez, what the hell is going on, man? Yeah, this is a little bit... Things can get a little bit goofy when enemies have extra traits. This is probably our master. I don't even think we've gotten all our buffs and debuffs, so let's go ahead and do that. We can just freely wander around the realm now that we've killed everything. Everything that is wandering on the map, that is. Ah, these enemies. You're blind, so you might as well just do this, right? Everybody's blind except for except for my animators. Annoying. Don't we have an ethereal feign death? No, we don't, because... Alright, you know what, just do this, I guess. Good riotous rum should end this. There we go. Alright, let's go around this map. are we gonna do divination enemies? Not, no. Like, we're farming the haunted golem right now. And, haunted golems, like, they already have a free resurrection, which gives them the ability to resurrect as a random creature. Fights with them can already be annoying, even without extra traits. With extra traits, like, if they're also... yeah, you know, it's not gonna be a good time. I'm sure one of the other realms will do, because we've got to do 4 of them. Sure, one or more of them will be good for farming, but this one isn't. Ah, we missed a chest. Open every single chest. I mean, you should always open every single chest regardless, but especially when you're running with a high item bonus. Let's see if we can just win. Looks like we can. I mean, they'll come back. What the fuck is going on, man? So this is what I was talking about when I said there was a battle I had when enemies were constantly resurrecting, and it literally only ended when they had run out of resurrections. Yeah, look at all of this. Look at all of this. Pages after pages of resurrection. Suicide Pact combined with mass resurrection, and then final breath on our side. Yeah, see, it only ended, look at the notices, the white text on the screen. It only ended when they had run out of their resurrections. And I guess for that reason, it's a good reason the number of resurrections are capped. Because then, if you run across that combination of things, it would literally be an infinite loop. It would never end. Like, you'd have to Control-Alt-Delete your game. And it would be a sad time, right? Especially if you found something good earlier in that realm. It wouldn't be saved. So yeah, it's a bit of smart game design. Alright. Oh yeah, and we have a master to fight as well. But let's grab some stuff. More combat with these guys. Can we just win? Looks like we can. Alright. Solid so far. Anything up here? Oh, okay, nothing there. Are we done? I think we're mostly done. Is there anything to the bottom that we haven't? No. All we have left is this master fight. The Master of Sin. Of course, I'm gonna start out with a nice blank slate. I should have seen what the mastery trait was. Oh, we're blind. So we're probably gonna have to do some antidotes. Good double cast. Good double cast antidote. Yeah, it's a bad time whenever we don't get to start battles off properly. We do need... Oh, I skipped past antidote and I cast something else. I think, like, we're fine now. Or did I cast antidote? What did I do with my Centaur Duelist? Yeah, I cast Arbitration with it, but luckily my Ebony Ant cast Antidote as one of its random casts, and I think we should be fine. Gotta be a bit more careful with my clicking. it can cost you pretty badly if you're having a tough fight, if you cast the wrong spell, right? Essentially wasting an entire action. Alright, let's keep things moving. Oh yeah, we've got this Goblet of Trials to figure out. Alright, let's now I need to craft a spell of Equality and Humility. I think those are both life spells, right? So Humility, definitely a life spell. Equality, also a life spell. You know what, let's equip them right now. I just want to see how these spells are working. And if they are working the way I think they will work, let's start with Humility. And we don't have any life creatures. So Dreadwhite has empty slots. Ebony End has an empty slot. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Magic Suppression, should I? Like, when is the last time I've cast Magic Suppression? I'll get rid of Holy Bulwark, because it hasn't really been that necessary. I'm also gonna have to enchant the Humility to make it a class swap sorcery, and for now we'll just keep it like this. Because, like, there's no reason to double cast it. It seems like the kind of spell that only works once. Oh wait, what am I doing? Humility, equip it on you in this empty slot, and let's go into our next realm. Right, so far so good. Roll ourselves another nice bonus, of course. 357, acceptable. And we no longer need to go to the Sanctum Umbra specifically, so we'll just do a random realm. And we'll see where we wind up. Path of the Damned. Fun place. May the darkness guide our way, indeed. Here we go, we fought a genius creature. But knowledgeable creatures are so much more fun. At least until you hit S rank with everybody. And then, I guess you don't really need that. Ah, man, this is gonna suck. Less indirect damage and extra traits. Can we just punch you to death? Kind of. But it's still gonna be a bit of a slog in this realm. Ooh, I did not even realize those were Nemesis creatures. Alright. Some treasure there. Some buffing there. Yeah, let's get into some optional combat. Yeah, can we just punch our way to victory? Do they have stand as one? No, it's fracture that is causing us problems. But I think we can just do this, right? Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a slow realm, I think. Yeah, and definitely not a good farming realm, so we might be skipping this one as well. This seems like... Oh, I was gonna say it seems like our master, but no, I think that's the rebel enemy. We'll come back for that rebel after we've oh my god, what are you doing? Well, you injured yourself, which means we should be able to kill you like this. Do they have chance to resist damage? No, they don't. I don't even know. 5 more enemies though, that's a lot. Group of griffins. We've already gotten all the griffin cards, so this one is neither here nor there. How much damage will we do? Literally. Literally none. Alright. So... Alright. Alright. If we didn't have less indirect damage, then I would consider summoning some divination enemies in this realm, because we'd at least be able to kill them quickly. But we're not... Yeah, we're not really able to do that because our indirect damage has been heavily debuffed in this realm, which is pretty sad. But you know what? We're just gonna have to deal with it. Protected. Oh, you are actually a mimic. Let's just start trying to kill you. Nothing from that mimic. Disappointing. And we get to fight the most annoying affix protected. Hopefully we can take you down. Barely. The other problem with this affix in particular is that I have a trait on my animators called Overkill, which means if you do more than 35% damage, if you damage a creature for more than 35% of its maximum health, that damage carries over to the entire party, and usually I'm doing 100% of their health. You know, so I'm killing the entire party in one go. But the problem is, if the enemy is just arbitrarily restricted to not take more than 25% of their health, then that means that this trait cannot possibly proc against this group of enemies, making them annoying because, like, for no reason, for no real justifiable reason, then the combat is going into... Oh yeah, you've taken too much damage, I guess. Yeah, for no justifiable reason, the combat is going into an extra turn when it should already be over. What is your problem? Like, why is this guy so tanky? Is it... It must be some piece of... Oh yeah, defer pain. Why do you have that? Dude, just fucking die. Fucking die already. Alright. Another nemesis creature down. Yeah, I'll do this. Beacons can be annoying to fight, but I think we should be fine. See, this is what I mean when I say overkill usually means we can kill the entire party in one go. Because I damaged one of them, the damage was high enough, so then the damage spreads to the entire party. And look, we get another piece of garbage netherstone to make up for the one that we crushed earlier today. Good stuff. Right, there's one more enemy. And a master in this realm. Enemies are cursed. I guess I should be on the lookout for those mushrooms, because they can be hard to spot. What are you? Morph sorcery is surely a sorcery spell, but let me... like, sometimes it turns out like it's chaos or something, but let's see. Morph sorcery is sorcery. So the morph spells are whatever... are the class of whatever you're morphing to. So like, so morph death would be death. Morph nature would be nature. And morph sorcery will be sorcery. Good. Another nether stone. I guess the loot bonus is already paying. Now let's fight this skeleton master. And let's get rid of your well, let's see what the skeleton mastery is first. Attack. I mean, that doesn't seem too dangerous, but like, I don't want their other extra traits to be interfering with me. Alright, let's do a... Oh, you know what? Let's actually cast Humility on... well, first of all, let's take a look at what your stats are. All of your stats will be equal to your lowest stat. Let's cast it on this skeleton marksman. Humility. Oh, except that one guy was provoking. No, don't kill him, don't! Oh! I wanted to see what his stats look like. Ah, man, that sucks. But there's always next battle. Let's go into the battle history. So what happened? When we cast Humility is no, you lost stats from Evasion. So what happened when we cast Humility? Did it not do anything? Did it not do anything? Where, yes, the battle ended. Where... was my Humility? Okay, oh, they were immune because it's a boss fight. Alright. They were immune because it's a boss fight. So it wouldn't have worked anyway. That's fine. We'll try it on this fight. We'll try it on this fight. And I guess for that reason I should have made a... should have made Humility generous to give it ethereal copies. Alright, now I'll... hopefully the duelist is probably going to end this battle again, but let me just cast Humility on... I want to cast it on a creature that has high health to see if it affects health. Because this doesn't say, like, usually a lot of stat changing things will say, like, they'll have the caveat saying, oh, it does this to stats other than health. But what do you don't kill him? Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to do things a little bit differently if I want to see how this is working, but maybe... This time the spell was reflected back on us because of some really annoying trait. Right, maybe now we'll get a chance to see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cast Blank Slate and I'm gonna skip all our turns. Now, okay. Yeah, you've got high health, low everything else. What happens if I cast Humility on you? Oh! They're provoking! Ah, man. I didn't see what that enemy's stats were. Alright. I can see what your stats are. And I can see what happened in the battle history. So what happened when we cast Humility? Did it not do anything? Again, it looks like it didn't do anything. Hang on. Where is my... Okay, cast Humility. Okay, Topaz Paragon stats set to that. Now, this is what I was worried about. It says stats set to that and not stats reduced. So I don't know if it counts as us reducing stats for the achievements that you need to do to reduce enemy stats by like X amount. And the other thing is, it doesn't look like it was affecting their health, which is the other problem. Curious. Alright. Okay, so I want to check something. Go to my character, go to my achievements, go to battle achievements. Decrease the defense stat by a total of 1 billion points. It's low enough that we should be able to see progress on this if it is being affected by Humility. Alright. Siralim, down with Siralim, alright. Now who is provoking? And nobody has taken a turn yet. Your stats are... You know what? We're just gonna have to do... We're gonna have to do this next episode. Sorry, not next episode. Next realm. Because we need ethereal copies of Humility if I really want to see whether it's having an effect. Alright, realm quest done, and gotta head on over to our next... Well, there's a little square that might have a treasure chest in it. And look at that, it did, and it even had another stone in it. But the stone turned out to be garbage. Oh, and the boss in this realm dropped a chest as well. Oh, and this little passageway could have a chest at the end of it. And look at that, it did. This one didn't have anything special. Alright, let's go to our next realm. But before we go to our next realm, let's go to Siralim. Let's make Humility generous, so that our other people have copies of it. Okay. Now, let's go to another realm. Really good item bonus. Oh yeah, oh. I also want to, excuse me, craft equality. Because if humility is just stats set to something, does equality also... Because it says averaged. And maybe it's also... Okay, you know what, let's craft it. But then who's gonna equip it? Okay, does my Animatus have some spell that I can get rid of? Or, you know what, for now, I'll just use it via... the ethereal nature of sorry, not the ethereal, the generous enchantment. I'll give it to my Dread White. So I'll upgrade the equality now. I already had an equality one, so I wasted some resources, but that's okay. And let's enchant it like this. Class swap Death and Generous. And equip this on the Dread White. Okay, now let's go into our next realm. This is all gonna make sense at some point in the future, I promise you. I'm right now doing some like proof of concept testing for some things we'll have to do much later. But for now, we're gonna go into a random realm and see what kind of trouble we can get up to here. Alright, this seems like a good realm for summoning some candle enemies, maybe? Alright, they're gonna copy our spell gems, and they have already cast Riotous Rum on us. But what I want to do is, I want to cast... First of all... Yeah, I want to cast... This is other than health. And evidently, humility is also other than health. Wait, did we not make humility? Oh no, you're the one who has humility. No, you don't. Wait. I didn't make humility. I didn't make humility. I thought I did though. I didn't make humility. You know what? Hang on. Let's skip my turn. Hopefully the Centaur Duelist doesn't kill everybody. Okay. Yeah, I didn't make it generous, so that sucks. So what I was gonna do was I was gonna cast it on you. So you're gonna lose a lot of speed and a lot of defense, but I didn't make a note of what our levels were at. So I'll cast humility on you. Now if I look at your stats, they've all gone down. Health is still up, so yeah, humility isn't working on those stats. Alright, alright, come on. Alright, these guys are now dead. Now I need to look at my achievements list again. Go to battle achievements, and I need to make a note of this. In fact, I'm gonna get my phone, I'm gonna take a picture of this. Hang on. Now I'm getting sidetracked by all kinds of things. Why is healing given and healing received not at the same... Shouldn't they be equal? Like, isn't there a one-to-one? Maybe I'm missing something. Anyway, let's look at decrease the defense stat. It's still at 4.49. I'm gonna take a picture of this, but I don't think it would have, I don't think this is counted. Let me just take a picture of this quickly. Decrease the defense stat. and it's currently at that. Alright. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get through this realm quickly because I've slowed things down by not putting generous on humility. Sadly, I think it's not counting as a stat decrease, even though it is, but the game considers it when the action is stats set to a value. I don't think the game is considering it to be a stat decrease. So, in case you haven't figured it out, I'm trying to come up with some strategy for being able to quickly get those stat adjustment achievements where you need to either increase or decrease stats by an octillion, which is a lot. Which is a whole lot. But we have other ways of dealing with it. For now, let's just blaze through this realm. We'll go back to Siralim, we'll fix up the little mistake that I made. And then we will try one more time to see if humility and equality are working, and if not, we'll just have to well, I will have to abandon the clever idea that I had. But you know what? It was a great thought while it lasted. Anyway, let's keep doing this. Keep making our way through this realm. And yeah, we've got to summon some divination enemies as well, so we've got to keep things moving. In fact, I'll start on the divination enemies right now. We are working on golems. We're working on haunted golems. So I'll kill 2 of them and then I'll summon the last group. Oh, this could take a while because they're gonna be pretty tanky. They're gonna be pretty tanky. We need to kill 1 more before we can summon the last group. Well, it won't take long. It'll just take a bit of micromanaging. We'll have to... Wait, hang on. Can we just straight up attack? No, we can't. We do need to buff first. Good to know. I had to test that out, even though it's going to slow things down quite a bit. Alright, yeah, these guys are a bit of a nuisance. Because of this thing that they're doing, they are resurrecting as random creatures. Always a bit of a pain. Alright, not that guy as well wants some. Alright. 1 more group, and then we just have to kill everything in this realm. Alright, alright. Oh, these guys are gonna be a nuisance. Well, they would have been, but they're killing themselves off pretty badly. Oh, it's because of the blight and the healing per turn. Right, okay. That explains it. That'll definitely do it. That'll definitely do it. But we've got 15 enemies and a master. Alright. Keep on moving things along. Yeah, I really hope this counts as us killing haunted golems and not the creatures that they are morphing into, because otherwise it'll be pretty impossible to farm the haunted golem card. And you're seeing also in that last battle some of the annoyances that you can run into when when random enemies are showing up. In this case, the golems are respawning as random enemies, which is... it just makes battles very hard to predict. Most of them will be fine, but sometimes they'll come back as something very annoying. Alright, let's keep on moving through. This is again gonna be a bit of a longer episode because we've got 4 rounds to go through. And then also I slowed things down quite a bit by all of this experimenting that I'm doing. Alright. Alright, kill these guys, and there's a mini boss room there as well. It seems like when they come back as an unfused version of the enemy. At least it doesn't look like the fusion palette, the color palette is being applied, which is interesting. Alright, another easy fight. Nothing in either of those. That's okay, that's fine, I'm okay with it. Oh yeah, and we still haven't even completed the realm quest. I think we can just do this. Yeah, right. Keep things moving. Have we? We still haven't even found the master. So there's a lot to do, there's a lot to do. I think we're pretty close to getting the next favor rank with the god of this realm. Yeah, all we need is one more thing that gives us favor of any kind. Come on, come. What do you... What do you... That was annoying. That was annoying. Now you are seeing why I consider these to be an annoying enemy to farm. Most battles will be fine, but some of them will have garbage like that. You can mitigate some annoying things in your build, but probably not everything. You can't... Like, with the limited resources at your disposal, you know, potentially, you know, 3 to 5 traits per creature can help you against a lot, but there will always be something that the enemy can do that you'll find annoying, if not dangerous, you know. A thing doesn't have to be able to kill your party for it to be annoying, right? In fact, the biggest annoyance in this game isn't even things that kill your party, it's things that waste your time. At least, that's what I have found. I didn't even see what the mastery trait was, but I do know we've gotten rank 5 with the Volpertinger Master, and now we have the Volpertinger Master's costume. Sounds lovely. Alright. Sadly, doesn't look like we're gonna be hitting our next favor rank. Very disappointing. Unless we forgot to donate. Maybe we did. I'll check on the way back. We should just be able to do this. Yep. I guess the one good thing about fighting haunted golems is you get to see a lot of cool enemy color palettes, which you don't... Oh hey, look at that! Which you don't often get to see if you're farming specific creatures, because you're just seeing the same creature over and over again. Alright, we've got to turn one project in, which was a Keyforge. Yeah, immediately start another Keyforge. And go back to you. I've got to modify humility to be generous as well. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, we've got one final realm to do in this episode. It's going to be a longer episode. But we're getting a lot done. Even if the experiment I'm doing... End of turn cast is... Oof. You know what? It'll be fine. Even if the experiment that I'm doing with the... stats, you know, this stat gain thing isn't gonna work. You know what, let's make sure we're still at the same level. Decrease the defense stat is still at 4.49 billion. Oh, 4.49 million. Oh yeah, we need to reach 1 billion. We're... You know what, let me just... apparently have forgotten how numbers work. There's a Demolition Derby, was the name of the achievement. And yeah, we're at 4.49 million. Okay. Alright. Stats are swapped is going to be annoying. Or is it? So, who has a lot of defense? You got a lot of speed. Your defense is already low. Yeah, it's not really going to work against these guys. Well, yeah, defense... I should have picked a different stat. I should pick speed, because enemies have extra speed. Alright, yeah, so here's what I'll do. I'll cast humility on... I don't know. On you, and they're not provoking, so we should be fine. Yeah, I'll cast humility. Oh, you... Why the fuck are you confused? You cast it on my Dread White, you idiot. You moron. Why are you confused? Hey, come on. let's just... you know what? Yeah, we can just do this. Okay, now let's take a look and let's see if it moved the needle at all. Battle achievement. It's still stuck on the... But let me find the achievement for decreasing speed, because if this is working... Which it's looking like it isn't working, but... decrease the... Okay, decrease the speed stat. Let me take a picture of this. We're at 2.7 million on this, right? Okay, why isn't my phone not cooperating? I've got to take a picture of this. We're at 2.67 million for the decrease the speed stat. Alright. Now let's fight this enemy. Hopefully we don't get any more random confusion. Okay, now I'll pick you, this toxic smog. I'll cast humility on you. And now I'll inspect you. Your speed has gone down. I'll even cast humility on a second enemy. I'll cast it on you. So, okay, just give me my turn. Your speed has gone down. And now I'll cast it on you. You have a lot of speed. And when I cast it on you... Like that alone, we've decreased your speed by nearly 1 million there. So, effectively, we have reduced speed by more than 1 million points in this battle. Effectively, that's what we've done. The question is the game gonna give us credit for it? And I'm... Like, at this point, I am afraid that it's gonna say that we don't get any credit. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at battle achievements again. And what was the achievement called? The achievement... Excuse me, was called Tormentor. Excuse me, where was it? A lot of Slayer achievements. Yep, it's still stuck on 2.67 million. So this... it feels like this... it feels like we're being robbed. So these... I mean, they're still useful spells, I guess. But, yeah, we're not going to be able to farm those achievements with these spells. Which really sucks. We're going to have to... It's gonna make things a lot more complicated. But today is not a day for farming, you know, the octillion number achievements. Today is a day for just getting through some regular realms, you know? Alright, and what are we dealing with in this realm? Extra speed and end of turn cast means we're probably not going to be summoning candle enemies. Because who knows what kind of annoying spells they're going to cast. Like, they might ensnare our entire party and make the battle even longer. Oh, they might get rid of our ethereal spell gems, which I think they might have. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say I think they might have done. Pieces of garbage. Pieces of actual garbage. You don't. Yeah, you got. I used up all of your. Ah, man, this is such garbage. Ah. Yeah, definitely not a divination candle kind of floor. But at least we can do. Oh, you fucking assholes! Yeah, they got rid of our ethereal gems. I was gonna say, at least we can do a Rabid Dementia, but no, you don't even have... Ah, man. I should have cast Rabid Dementia with her. I don't know, man. Just do that, I guess. I could have killed them, I guess, with some of our other gems that they switched us to. I don't want to have to like read through this whole list and try to find, okay, which one is gonna work. This is a dumb realm because they have extra speed and we have less speed. So it's hitting us from both ends. What a bunch of garbage, right? I think we can just do that, I guess. Kill them like this. You are... Oh, yeah, we're recruiting people in this realm. I might not be able to recognize the master beforehand. I might click on him thinking he's a civilian, but it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, you're blind? Like, why not? Why not just have every annoying thing happen in one go? Alright, come on, come on. And that guy was deferring pain, but there's just too much pain for him to defer. Alright. Ooh, and notice that there's a little dwarf. Poison arrow. I'm gonna guess nature, but we'll see. Indeed, this is a nature spell. Oh, another genius collection of creatures. Which I guess is fine. Like, they don't have any annoying combat ability. All they're doing is giving us extra resources, extra loot. And the extra experience isn't bad either, right? It's fine. Like, more stats for your creatures are good. Although at this point, like when we gain levels and when we gain stats, the only thing I see those stats as is as a vehicle to get the stat modification achievements later on. Like, if we've got a large pool of stats to start out with, then we can use that as a springboard to get, I don't know, like octillions of something. Alright, who are you? You're both civil. So where is this master? Where is this master? Stand as one is gonna be very irritating in this battle, but let's just try and do this. Fortunately, we were able to kill him before the game told us that we'd quote-unquote damaged him too many times. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going down. So the master has to be somewhere here. There's this as well. Alright. Jeez, come on. Come on. There we go. All we needed was one kill, and now we can corpse explode our way to victory. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. What? Man, come on. Alright, let's go. There's somebody. I think we should be able to just do this. Easy fight. That white is probably going to come back. But not for long. That's just a civilian. This is our master with a cool looking pair of wings. The Inquisitor Master. With a whole bunch of minions, it seems. And ensnaring our party members is very rude of them. Let's just do Contagion. Get rid of your stupid minions. Follow up with this. You know what? We can do one more turn of this. And then follow up with a double cast Rapid Dementia. Overkill. Except they have a Satyr on their team for some reason. Meaning we didn't get our extra attacks. Well, regardless, we've won. That is victory number 4 with that particular master, and there's no treasure in that part of the map. Right, we're just gonna head back home. We've got a project to hand in. Oh hey, one cool thing did happen. That one achievement put us over 34%. You heard the Steam notification, even if you didn't see the little thing pop up itself. But yes, we are now at 34%. We are past the 1/3 point of the game. We can, you know, since the integer value, like it's the percentage it gives you is in integer values. So we were at 33, and then we were above 33, and we could have calculated, right, because we know what the maximum number of achievements are, but we said we'll just wait until we hit 34, and then we'll know without a shadow of a doubt we are past the 1/3 point. We have donated, right? Alright, let's head back. And, well, let's hand in this project. Health training. Let's start some more intelligence training. Sounds good to me. How's our prophecies looking? We could actually get these Pandemonium Shrines. We are running experiment missions, right? Yeah, okay. And let's roll ourselves a nice bonus for the next episode before we do our wrap-up. Nothing so far except for this. 393 I will definitely accept. Our nether boss is gonna be Ramses. That's gonna be a fun one. But yeah, let's take a look at what we accomplished this episode. Got a few achievements, you know, the usual. Since these were all regular realms, the main achievements we got were just for the master fights. And I don't think we got any, like, God achievements. We can look at our recently earned achievements and confirm that, yeah, really all we got this episode were the Master achievements, but it did put us at above 34%, so that was good. And we also did some experimentation with some things that I'm playing around with, just because I do have one eye towards the future, and you know, some of the other tricky things that we're gonna have to accomplish later on. And sadly, I have to inform you that today's experiment was a failure because hang on, we've got to go to the equipped spell gems. Largely because humility and equality, even though they have the effect of reducing enemy stats, you don't get credited for those stat reductions just because the game treats it as a transformation rather than a reduction, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's gonna be a disappointing one, a disappointing thing. But you know what? We'll take it in stride. Right? I have a plan B as well, and in fact, I think next episode we're gonna fight the boss, obviously, but we are also gonna do a bit more experimentation. Because there is one other thing that I do need to test. But yes, that is going to be all for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you learned a few things as well, you know, with those little experiments that we ran. And in case you yourself are trying to work out ways to get those achievements, you know, it was an enlightening experience for all of us. But anyway, once again, thanks for watching. And I hope to see you in the next episode. And until then, take care.